Everything started with a vinyl that made Andrea falling in love with one of the most beautiful
So far it's been fantastic, and Mr. Brooks surprised me with, let me show them real quick, a signed copy of the book. Obviously, we collect so many signed things, and we are collectors for sure. So let's go into our collection. Everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. It is the next day. We had the best night last night. I did not catch up with you guys after we arrived because it was pretty late and we were tired. But wow, what an amazing concert and experience. We had never seen Andrea Bocelli in person because every time he would be in town, we would be traveling or busy, or something happened where we could never see him. And last time we finally got to see him, and it did not disappoint. First off, our tickets were great. We were straight ahead of him, so we were able to see all the graphics and the videos and the band. And then second, what I really loved about the experience is that it's really entertaining. It's not just him singing song after song after song, which would be totally fine with us because we love Andrea Bocelli and his music is absolutely amazing. But the show included dancing, a violinist. There were two different female singers. One was a soprano and one was a pop artist that also sang alone and with him. So they do a great job in making the show super entertaining. The graphics, the music, the background, the opening with his entire story. We also had a 20-minute intermission, which is so typical of operas and more formal events on stage, which was really nice because we were able to go to the bathroom, buy some things if you want to stand up and take a break. And they did a second video where they talk about his history and everything he's done so far. My arm is killing me, so I'm gonna put you guys here while I shout. Let me see. Okay, that's much better. So all in all, it was an amazing experience. Mr. Brooks surprised me. He told me we were going out to dinner, and we went to a place called Barcelona here in Tampa where, well, not here in Tampa, I'm not in Tampa right now, but in Tampa, that they used to have in DC when we were dating. I already went. We went back last night. It was good. I want to be honest, guys, it wasn't the best. But, you know, we tried it, and he was able to kind of reminisce about our time living in DC. So it was really fun. And then he's like, oh, let's go downtown and just like walk around, grab some drinks. And we were walking around, and then we just went into the Emily Arena, and he surprised me with tickets. So it was super sweet. So today is Valentine's Day. We are not big Valentine's people, but we always like to do a little something sweet for each other. So Mr. Brooks had the most wonderful card waiting for me when I woke up. I gave him a little gift and books about cars that he loves, a little note and a little sign that reminded me of my favorite song. And yeah, we just had like a super chill morning. I had breakfast, we both enjoyed coffee, we sat outside for a little bit, so it was really fun. And then now we are in Daytona, so we're having the most Florida weekend. We are in Daytona for the Daytona 500. Our neighbor actually has a racing team. So he invited us to come behind the scenes, and we just stopped to get our passes. So we are headed that way so we can support him and his team because he has qualifying today, which, sorry guys, Mr. Brooks had to take a call with instructions on how to get to the field. But yes, we are here to support our neighbor who runs in the ARCA series, and today is qualifying. And if you guys don't know anything about racing, qualifying is the day when people race to figure out the order of their start on racing day, which is tomorrow. So we will be spending the weekend here and enjoying a very classic Florida thing. I'm not a big NASCAR person. I do not know a lot about NASCAR or any of the supporting series, but it's fun to be there. I love the events. It's so classic to Florida. It's such a iconic thing that happens in the state, so it's really fun to be there. And it's really fun when you're supporting someone that you know that's racing and that happens to live next to you. So I didn't vlog a lot last night because all the places that we went, we had people like literally next to us. At Barcelona, we had people sitting right next to us and they didn't want to like interrupt their meal by recording every little thing. The camera just fell, but I didn't want to be recording people with like, you know, tight spaces. I think that's an invasion of privacy, so I'm trying to be really respectful whenever I'm like vlogging. Either way, I'm gonna stop because the camera just fell and we're driving, we're on a mission, we're late, so I'll talk to you guys soon. We have just arrived. Mr. Brooks stopped by at the outlets here in Daytona because there is a Serena and Lilly outlet, which is literally one of my favorite home design websites ever. So let's go in and see what we see. Look at all the light fixtures here. They are insane. The house is not quite this style, but if I had a house that I was like rating that was a style, like that white one there is fabulous, and this one here with the cane is like amazing. Look at this one, it's $9.99. I am obsessed. And this one, oh my god, oh my word, to die for. It's $12.49, but I think that's stunning. And look at this. Oh, there's some parts missing. I think that's why it might be on sale. The outer line is fabulous. So what the store manager was telling me is that you can actually get on their mailing list and they will send you kind of like all the specials and sales. You can hold things from online or from their mailing list, and it's a separate outlet mailing list, so it wouldn't be like the regular Serena and Lilly. And then you can come and pick it up here or arrange for pickup. And college hunks, they actually would pick it up here and then send it to wherever you guys need it. So look at these fabulous chairs. They are a little bit pricey, $5.39 for each, but they have the cane and the light blue. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. I want everything in this store, every single thing. So we came to the outlets in front of the Daytona area, and they're actually super good, and it's also empty. So it's become a little shopping spree, little action for us. And my highlight is that they have a Serena and Lilly outlet. I've never seen a Serena and Lilly outlet, so super excited that I got to see some stuff and I got the best deal. All right, so we found, or we didn't find, we've been wanting to come here for a while, but it's a place in Sanford called Hollenbach's. It's a German restaurant, and we are getting ready to have a German feast. I love that the menu is like paper. like a newspaper because there's so many options. We wanted to sit on the inside, but unfortunately it was all reservations. So we're gonna sit outside and enjoy on this wonderful day. The weather's awesome, so.
Pork schnitzel.
What are we doing? Can you show it to me? I'm not gonna have your face. The menu is actually amazing. Potato pancakes. They have this like pink feast that Mr. Brooks was showing me. Pork, sausage. Look at all the wurst that they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They even have a Beyond Meat one. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Guest House Specialties. Cheers.
Toast.
I never drink beer, but when around, I think we decided I'm gonna get the schnitzel, and then Mr. Brooks is gonna get some sausage, but I also want the Käse Spatzel, which is the cheese spatzel, which I'm so excited for. Okay, we're starting with the potato pancakes with a traditional sour cream and applesauce. Guys, the food is here and it's absolutely crazy. Look at Mr. Brooks's plate. Comes, do you know what sausages are those?
Not first, Weisswurst, Nürnberger, and this is Leberkäse.
And then it comes with beans, sauerkraut, and then mine is the schnitzel, and it comes with spatzel and German potato salad that looks absolutely fantastic. Alright, dessert time, and we're doing the bee sting. She said we had to try this because it was like traditional German. We still have some beer left, so let's dig in. We're all standing the same. Happy beginning of the week, guys, and my vlogs very rarely spill over to the week, but this long weekend was so filled with things that there was no way I was going to be able to blog and edit and finish my vlog with you guys during the weekend. We did Andrea Bocelli, we did Daytona, then on Sunday we did church, and then I spent the day with some of my closest cousins from Puerto Rico. They were here and I hadn't seen them in almost 9 or 8 years. So spending time with them, meeting my cousin's baby, and seeing that my big cousin is now a grandma, which by the way, she's like the hottest and cutest grandma ever. So goals for me, but it was so nice spending Sunday with them. And then yesterday, I was just in one of those days where I just wanted to be in pajamas all day. I woke up, I was very productive, did laundry, took care of some of the things around the house, and just took advantage that we had a long weekend to just cozy up, have fun, and get some much needed rest. And I could not finish the vlog without showing you guys some of the things I got at Daytona at the outlets, because I kind of teased you guys with some of them, but I got the deal of the century and I wanted to share with you guys. I also wanted to share a little tweaks that I'm doing in the house. This week is going to be very busy because we have amazing things. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because next week vlog will be amazing. We're also changing when I upload videos. I'm also changing, it's just me. I'm also changing the days that I'm uploading videos. We're gonna be uploading videos every week on Mondays and Tuesdays instead of the weekend, because I found myself vlogging and editing during the weekend and then wanting to upload at the beginning of the week so you guys can start your week with something fun to watch on your way to work, on your way back from work, while you work out, while you cook. So I just hope to be company to you guys whenever you need someone that's like blah 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 in the background and just talking about house and shopping and hosting and all the things you guys know that I love. So real quick, let me share with you guys what I got in Daytona at Serena and Lilly's outlet, which is amazing. I know it's completely ridiculous because this is just flatware, but I opened this yesterday by myself. Like I was opening a freaking Birkin bag, Hermes bag, because I was just so excited. I truly don't think these people knew what they have. So when I went to the outlet, I didn't vlog for a little bit because I was too busy scouring through a bowl, like a big basket that they had that had these little plastic bags. And when I saw the name I call it Sabre, but it's sub Paris. I'm like, oh my goodness. These are like some of my favorite silverware and flatware ever. They're a Parisian brand. They create the most beautiful pieces. And I fell in love with them because during a trip to Maine, I bought one of their salad kits. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is a salad kit and the salad kind of like server, or it can be for anything actually, for big pastas or salad. But these are the big servers that I bought. And if you look, they have the most stunning kind of like brown mocha, but also coffee latte kind of color. Like both of them are different. They're from the same set, but one of them is a little bit darker. Each of them comes engraved with a sub Paris little sign there, and I fell in love with them. So I started investigating this brand. They're from Paris, they're handmade. They had the 5-piece bistro set for $37 each. Okay, hear me out. Yes, $37 for a piece of 5 is pricey. They also have 30% off on top of that on all their items at the outlet. If you buy the 5-piece bistro set for 6 people at the subbed website, it runs you up to $400. So service for 6, 5-piece, $400, and that's not including shipping or tax or whatever. I actually live Googled while I was there, making sure that my pricing and how I remembered how expensive these were was correct. Well, I got the 5 pieces for 6 people for $150, which for many can be a lot of money for flatware. I completely understand. But for me, following this brand for years, knowing the quality, going into their website multiple times, just streaming about one day, being able to justify the expense, finding this for more than 50% off was like the deal of the century. So let me show you guys the color. I'm obsessed. It was the only color that they had, and honestly, I love the color, so I was not complaining. So the color is Fern, which is the most, I'm not gonna do that knife because it's actually very, very good. I almost got myself yesterday. But the color is this gorgeous green. It's called Fern. And it is the most stunning color. Also very much on trend, but it is a classic color. And I love this green because I can see this on a spring tablescape. I can see this on a Christmas tablescape. I can see this on an Easter tablescape, on a fall tablescape. With the right color and the right setup and the right decor, this color honestly is like a versatile, timeless color. So it comes with the fork and the knife, super good quality. They all come with the logo. It also comes with the spoon and then the small dessert, or I don't know if this is quite the salad size, but the small dessert set, which is also so gorgeous. So all of this for $150. And I was just like, I called Mr. Brooks and I'm like, okay, I know this is not part of our expenses right now or part of the plan, but I don't think I'm ever gonna find this again. And the color is like stunning, and it's 30% off on top of all the discounted. So of course I pull a trigger. I only got a set for 6 people, even though maybe I should have taken advantage and got it for 8 or 10 people, but I wanted to be conservative. I like small dinner parties. My table in the kitchen sits 6 people. I'm in the process of purchasing our final dining room table that will be coming this year. We already have like the plans and the look and everything we would like there, which will sit 10 people. So eventually I'm gonna have to like get service for 10 in some of our more timeless and classic utensils and silverware and flatware. But for this one, I thought it would be like a good little number for more intimate gatherings, which is what I love, having smaller groups where I can pay more attention and maybe go out a little bit more, as you guys know. Something that I love that I have is this little utensil organizer Mr. Brooks got from Amazon. I'm gonna see if I can link it below. But here we keep these special utensils that we have. So now Sabre is part, and their fern color utensils are part of this little set. I also have gold. Ooh, I feel like this table is moving a lot, so I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. We also have a gold set that's a little bit more modern. I got this a few years ago for Mr. Brooks's birthday, and that is a set for 10, which is great. And then I have just my silver everyday utensils. I don't think I've ever brought you guys to this drawer, but this is our special silverware and items drawer. Mr. Brooks and I have always kept in this little drawer things that we love and we want to take care of. So my Sabre Paris server usually lives in this wooden box that Mr. Brooks got. Here we also keep our silver tea drainer. We love this, and we don't use it a lot, but we love this. It's a precious piece. And then this is a really fun item that we've had for a few years that Mr. Brooks actually found at a vintage store in Maine. And he is just like me. He loves all this stuff. So he saw it and he's like, we have to buy this, babe. And these are vintage Tiffany actual silverware. I don't know if you guys can see there, but it says, it's engraved with Tiffany New York. They are the most beautiful pieces, and they actually have the family's engraving. I'm not sure if you guys can tell there, but it's MMM, and Mr. Brooks calls her Miss Multi-Millionaire. That's like our little joke. There's only 4 of them. So it's for him and I for special occasions, like our anniversary, or whenever, you know, we want to kind of like eat with silver, which is rarely. But we keep these here because we thought it was a little fun story, and it brings us like a laugh every time we use them or talk about them. Even the forks also have that engraving, which is something people used to do whenever they bought full sets for their home from Tiffany. So yes, this is a little fun drawer that we have here. Another little development that I wanted to share with you guys is that after 9 years of owning the centerpiece that was in this table, I officially changed my centerpiece this week, and honestly I love it. And this piece looks way more expensive than what it is. I look at Paragold, at Kathy Kuo Home, at One Kings Lane. Like, I am always on those sites. Like, and when I see things that I'm like, this is something that would be one of those sites, and it's like half the price, I have to get it. And I just love that it's a simple color, but that what makes it fun is the shape. I also thought it would go great with the bubbles and the bulbs in our chandelier here in the kitchen. So yes, we have officially changed our centerpiece, and I don't think Mr. Brooks has actually noticed. We ate here yesterday, he said nothing, so I'm hoping to see if he's even going to notice that that centerpiece, after 9 years of owning the last one, 9 years, it's almost a marriage, has changed. And of course, lastly, I couldn't finish without showing you guys what I got. Let me see if this is like a good spot. One of the things I got was this little knit short sleeve. I got it in a white, and they run a little bit big. These are small. Let me show you guys there. And I thought these would be great basics for this weird transitional like weather that we're experiencing here in Florida. It's been super warm, and then all of a sudden this week was like 60s and 50s and 70s, and it's like kind of chilly. Polo, I purchased, which I thought would be so cute, this little cardigan, and it's like the traditional cable knit cardigan from Polo that you guys probably see over and over, and I have never bought one, and I know it's kind of weird buying the first one pink. I just fell in love with the color. I thought it's such a cute little color for the spring, And with this weird weather, wearing a spring color and on something that will keep you warm, I thought would be great. And these you can wear with white, you can wear with blue, you can wear with like whatever you want. And even with black. I bought it a little bit bigger because I do like feeling like it's bigger than me. And it covers me, or wearing it open over me or buttoned up as just like the shirt. And finally, this is like the wild card. Believe it or not, I do not own any red dress. I have this little red cami, and I have a red t-shirt, but I do not own any red dresses or rompers or like anything that's a little bit more dressy. And it's funny because red is actually a color that has historically like looked kind of good on me, but I found this little A-line dress. Let me see if I can come down here. Yeah, this was like the cutest little dress. So navy blazer, or even with like a white little cardigan on top, would look completely adorable. And I also loved the print. It has the most magical kind of nautical print. So it has a compass, it has flowers, it has little like, I think those are fishes. I thought it would be like the cutest little addition to my spring collection. We have a lot of work to do here in this closet, and I might do it with you guys over the next few weeks. I had like a little clothing epiphany a few weeks ago, and I'm like, not that I have to dress like an older woman because I'm still very young, but I said, you know what, there are items in my closet that don't suit my lifestyle like they used to. I find myself wanting to dress more conservatively as the years go by, and I find myself feeling more and more uncomfortable with like revealing clothing. I'm not saying that I'm gonna become a prude and be like all covered up all the time, but I'm kind of like loving having like, you know, covered up blouses and blazers on top. I'm liking having like long dresses where I don't have everything showing off. And when I do wear like things that are a little bit more like showy, I just don't feel as comfortable. And it's not that I don't feel confident in my skin, because I've always dressed a little bit, you know, like show one part, not everything. So it's not like I'm not used to dressing like that, but I feel like as I grow older, I just want to dress a little bit more conservatively, a little bit more classy, and like lean more towards like style, personal style. So that's one of my goals for the year. So I feel like I do need to do like a crazy revamp on my closet. So I might have you guys be part of that. Either way, let's finish this vlog because it's already the week, and very soon I'm gonna have to start vlogging for next week's vlog. So let's get it here. Please subscribe, guys. I started this journey in June. I'm having the best time. I love meeting you guys, seeing you in the comments, getting to know you all. I love sharing my home life, what I do, my buys, my picks, my tips, my tricks for the home with you guys. And we have so many amazing projects coming up with our Airbnb, with this home, and so many other exciting things that I would love to share with you all. So I hope you guys have the best week. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next week.